This has been running it very smoothly. In fact, the volume viewing application commonly at the moment crashes on other computers, whereas on here we've been using it for well over an hour, zooming right in on the volumes, and it has been handling that just fine.
Hi, this is David Syme, and I'm here interviewing Christopher Blackwell, who is the mind behind the Holoxica system. So, Chris, what was it that made you actually start working on this project in the first place?
Well, for me, this project started because of my engineering doctorate. Holoxica put forward a project that was going to sponsor a student, and I was that student. So I joined the company and have followed its progression for the past 4 or 5 years now.
So, are there any other groups or stakeholders who have responded particularly well to this beyond the patients and the surgeons?
So patients and surgeons, but like this technology spans far beyond just medical. So the engineering sector and military as well have shown a lot of interest in sort of different uses of this type of technology. But really, anyone who's got 3D data that they're wanting to show off in 3D for showy purposes or for being able to remember it better, architecture, that sort of thing is another good example.
You've previously been using other kinds of workstations, but today we're using the Lenovo P620 ThinkStation. And how have you found that in comparison to the other hardware that you've been running it on?
Well, this has been running it very smoothly. In fact, the volume viewing application that I showed you earlier with the head and the bearded dragon, that sort of thing, that commonly at the moment crashes on other computers, whereas on here we've been using it for well over an hour, zooming right in on the volumes, and it has been handling that just fine. So that's a real improvement.
Where would you like to see this go next? What's the aspect of this technology or the areas of potential uptake that have excited you the most?
Ooh, I mean, for me, I'm quite interested in just the technology itself. I want to see it get better, say a wider field of view or more resolution, that sort of thing. In terms of where I would like to see it used, I'd be happy seeing this used in not necessarily every home in the country sort of thing, but just not many people even know that this sort of technology exists right now. So getting it out anywhere, be it in the lobby of a hotel or in a fancy shop window, anything where more people would have a chance to just walk past this and be able to see this in action.
I think that also in terms of heritage and museums and so forth, there could be some really good applications there, because again, it's this kind of easy, passive interaction with three-dimensional objects and so forth.
Absolutely.
Do you think that there's something to do with the way that we're geared as humans to be able to understand things in 3 dimensions, that removing the requirement to translate it from 2D into 3D in your mind makes it easier to follow?
Absolutely. There have been studies where people have been shown to be able to not only remember but recall the data or information faster when they've been able to see it in 3D in the first place, be that medical anatomy or something like a map. We're designed to see the world in 3D, so when it's presented to us only in 2D, there's a lot more that our brain has to compensate for in order to help us understand it.